opening my tea party just for you. Who is that? It's Ririna, the so-called anime enthusiast fox. It's time for my Blue Archive stream. Now then, my kits, just what's in store for today? Today we are starting Volume 3, Chapter 2, Paradise Paradox. I heard there are gonna be some pretty good things today, so I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully we'll get started right now. But first, let me say hi to everyone. Hi Pokeloon, hi Watcher, hi Eternal, hi Deiji, hi Tactician, hi Aurelia, welcome to the stream. I'm hoping that it won't be too long. I'm going to make sure it's under 2 hours or 2 hours and a half. So, I mean, I think I've been following that. By the way, I do want to make sure that I roll because I almost forgot just now. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Aurelia. Oh, yes, I will hydrate right now. Thank you for the hydrate. I just woke up, so I don't know if you can tell, but I am quite sleepy because of that. Thank you for the sub, Eternal. Okay, so I do want to do this. Let me see. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, this one is... Oh, what is this? I'm still not really used to their banners. Okay, so these are the paid ones, so I'm not doing that one. So it is this one. Okay, shall we try this out? It's really hot out right now. Oh my gosh. It's been so hot for the past couple of days. It's been driving me nuts. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me get this clarified by everyone. This is what I click on, right? I don't click on the other stuff. This is the one. I just want to make sure like I am using the ticket on the right thing. And I shouldn't be like waiting for a banner to come out, right? This is the one that I should be pulling on. Cause it's so hard to tell. Like, please confirm. I'm gonna I'm very, what's the word? Terrified to randomly click on a banner. Say something! The choice ticket is a paid banner. Oh, but isn't this... Because this is from the anniversary, or no, not anniversary. The AX Anime Expo ticket thing, right? Or is it not? Because I can't tell. When is the Just Hina banner coming out again? I'm pretty sure it hasn't come out yet, right? That's like the one thing I am so terrified on. The 10 times you can use on any of the character banners? Oh. Oh, then I guess I'll just wait for it then. Because I thought I had to use it on something, but I guess not. Okay, in that case, we'll just continue with the story. I thought that it was something that I had to do. But if I don't need to, then I will save it. The Great Leviathan. Yes. Temple is temple. I guess I'll save it. Azusa is the traitor? That she is, and I would like you to protect her. I guess getting straight to the point doesn't make sense without all of the details. Nagi's bad habits might be rubbing off on me. How about I explain it from the beginning? I'm not as good at this kind of thing as Nagi or Seiya are. But I'll give it my best shot. Okay. First is what defines Trinity General School. As I'm sure Nagi told you, our academy's history is built on several factions coming together. Sorry, I had a cough. As the name would suggest, there are 3 such factions that comprise its center: Pater, Filius, and Sanctus. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Aurelia. And welcome to the subs, everyone. The great amount of people that got it. Oh, I accidentally... I think it's this one, right? Oh, there it is. However, there were many other smaller factions, such as the Remedial Knights and the Sisterhood. Back then, those factions were just as hostile toward one another as Trinity and Gehenna are today. Conflict was a daily occurrence, growing worse by the day. Until finally, they all came together and created a peace treaty. And so the first council was held, where it was agreed to end the bloodshed and unite as one academy. That sounds familiar. It does, doesn't it? Trinity General School as we know it was born from that first council. There are still traces of those factions even today, but most people would never know it. Over time, history tends to become rather faded. However, there was one academy that chose not to participate in the council. The Arius faction. I say faction, but it's been an organized academy much like our own for a long time. The two sides had much in common, but were driven apart due to differences in how to interpret the ancient scriptures. Their academy also held chapel classes, kept a strict conservative uniform, and had a strong contempt for Gehenna. But Arius vehemently opposed the union, and that feud ultimately led to conflict. Trinity suppressed Arius following the unification. It simply couldn't withstand the combined might of the new academy. I mean, that makes sense. And then now I guess if there is a peace treaty, it makes sense that they would be very, very much against it in that case. Such stories are commonplace in history. Those who hold great power tend to want to test it, and Arius made for a suitable target. Arius Academy fell to ruin. It was banished from the Trinity District, but rumors say its doors remain open, hiding somewhere in the underbelly of Kibotos. They've kept the location of their district a secret to avoid Trinity's watchful eye. Even the General Student Council doesn't know where Arius operates from currently. It wouldn't surprise me if those that know the story thought of it as nothing but an urban legend. How could such an academy truly exist? Then again, I think most of our students are completely unaware of the tale. That's the Arius Academy of today. A shadow forgotten to history. And now they're coming back. And you're saying that's where Azusa is from? Apparently so. Correct. You said the story sounded familiar. As you suspect the Eden Treaty that Nagi is proposing now is in homage to the First Council. Hi Dragon Tales, welcome to the stream. This is a chance for two great academies to reconcile and come together in peace. If it sounds too good to be true, that's because it is. The real objective is to found the Eden Treaty Organization, or E2O. The Eden Treaty is anything but a peace signing. It's the start of a formal military alliance. What? Its true purpose is to create a single armed organization using the combined forces of Trinity and Gehenna. That doesn't sound good though. At least for the rest of the academies that aren't as big. Like for example, well, they're still big, but not as big as the two alliance together, or allied together. These are uncertain times we're living in. The General Student Council president is still missing. Now from the shadows rises a new overwhelming power. And what does Nagi intend to do with it, I wonder? Trouble is brewing. Perhaps attack what remains of the General Student Council and assume control of Kibotos? Oh no, that's not good. Or does she plan to uproot Millennium and stop its sudden emergence as Kibotos' rising new academy? I can't say what her goal is for certain, but there was one thing I know. Power that immense can be used to silence any and all dissenters. Just as Trinity did to Arius long ago. Or just like Seiya. Sorry. Pretend you didn't hear that. Has something happened to Seiya? She's ill, just as I told you. Then where is she? Do you really want to know? Yes, I really want to know what the heck you guys are doing. You sus people. Telling you would mean crossing a line I can never walk back from. So if you betray me, I truly would be completely abandoned. Do you still want to know? I always wonder if the student regeneration that they're supposed to learn things and not starting with. And that's true. Betray you? Yes, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You said you're on my side, didn't you? Somehow I feel like I'm gonna end up regretting that sentence, but you know, it's fine. If someone who said that went on to betray me, then maybe I wouldn't mind so much. The truth is that Seiya isn't fighting illness. What? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Her halo was destroyed. Wait, you can actually destroy a halo? I thought it was like, for example, I thought it was like part of their being, I guess. But no, you can destroy a halo? That's scary. I thought it was like part of their soul or their body. Or at least like it would be like forbidden to, you know, destroy someone's halo because it could probably injure them. But I guess not. I guess it's like a different kind of thing. Like maybe it won't put someone in danger, but it'll still do some kind of damage. I know. It's too horrible to be true, but it is. And it's been covered up since last year. Seiya was attacked by an unknown assailant. Her illness is nothing but a facade. Seiya's dead. What? Wait. So, wait, I need to look. I need to look at this again. So basically, what I'm getting is that if you destroy someone's halo, then they die? Oh my gosh. And no one knows but the tea party. Well, it's possible the sisterhood may be aware. Their intelligence gathering has always been remarkable. Regardless, it's a secret that must be kept hidden. And no one knows who is responsible? There's an ongoing investigation, but it remains a mystery. Seiya held no shortage of confidential information, so I'm sure that only makes it harder to narrow down the suspects. So there you have it. Thanks, Mika. I mean, I'm grateful you're telling me all this, but at the same time, it makes this so much harder. The stakes are higher now. Personally, I have my own list of suspects, but it wouldn't be wise to share it without knowing for sure. Let's get back to talking about Shirasu Azusa. I was the one who arranged to have her transferred to Trinity. You did, Mika? Uh-huh. I kept it a secret from Nagi. I registered Azusa as a student returning from break after falsifying her documents. These people and their ability to falsify documents for every single student like Arisa, and now this? You're probably wondering why. Area still hates us after all. While our students take the privileged environment around them for granted, their students scrape by under impoverished conditions, not knowing what it truly means to receive an education. They stubbornly cling to a grudge from years past to reject the help of anyone, including the General Student Council. We would reconcile with Arius if it were up to me. But the hatred for each other is too great and the misunderstandings too many. It's not a relationship I could ever hope to reconcile on my own. Nagi and Seiya objected to my opinions for political reasons, but I never held it against them. That's the essence of what the Tea Party does. I'm not the best when it comes to politics, actually. I wish we could all simply get along. Girl, I feel for you. I wish everyone can just get along, but apparently that can never happen. If only we could reconcile our misunderstandings over tea like in the past. That would be nice too. What I really want is for Azusa to become a symbol of peace. I don't know her very well, but she was supposedly an outstanding student at Arius, and I want to foster her potential. Maybe I should have been more honest and tried to convince Nagi through the proper channels, but I had my doubts if it was possible. I don't think she would have agreed to it, and honestly, I have to agree with you, Nika. Reconciling with Arius will become impossible if the Eden Treaty is signed. I wanted to make amends before that happened at any cost. I want to show through Azusa that an Arius student can be happy and accepted at Trinity. But now Nagi has introduced the rumor of there being a traitor attending Trinity. I don't know how she came to that conclusion. Maybe it's all my fault. She became so paranoid that someone was interfering with her plans that she decided to form the makeup work club. Speaking of which, have you figured out why each student was forced to join? It's because Nagi suspects every one of them. Hanako is a little eccentric, but she was an outstanding student with excellent grades. She was even a candidate to join the Tea Party once. She was? The sisterhood tried to recruit her as well, but that didn't work out. you know, I think maybe that's why she wears a swimsuit. I mean, obviously she probably likes it, but at the same time, I feel like she does that on purpose so that no one would want to recruit her. Because people don't really want to recruit weird people, or at least by their standards of weird. She attended a chapel class in nothing but a swimsuit and was dragged out by the sisters. You should have seen the shock on people's faces. Hanako had so much potential in her first year, but then she began scoring the lowest grades in her class at the start of her second year. Why? Was she doing it on purpose? Maybe she just doesn't want to be recruited and bothered by you people, and that's why she did that. I mean, honestly, I would too if I was being like bothered and bogged down by people by being like, oh yeah, can you join this, please, please? Then honestly, at that point, I would just do the same thing as her. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ruining my reputation, but at least I won't be bothered anymore. She had already made inroads around Trinity and was aware of several academy secrets before her scores began taking. It drew Nagi's suspicion. As for Koharu, she's a nice girl that really has nothing to do with politics. Her enrollment into the makeup work club has to do with Hasumi. Hasumi? Nagi doesn't like there being such a powerful club with someone so influential outside of her direct control. Okay, so she's basically just a super paranoid person. Got it. So Koharu is their insurance policy. It wouldn't have mattered who it was from the Justice Task Force. Koharu just happened to have the lowest grades, so she was selected. She's a hostage, in other words, and I bet Hasumi is aware of it. One wrong move could lead to expulsion. But what? Are you surprised to hear that Hasumi would be considered a dangerous element? There's one particular incident that may pique your interest then. Vice President Hasumi, please calm down. How dare they? Pandemonium Society, Gehenna, do they think they'll get away with this? Listen carefully. This isn't over. Sumi is the vice president of the Justice Task Force, Trinity's main armed force, and held Gehenna in contempt. She would obviously oppose the Eden treaty because it would require an alliance with their greatest enemies. And finally, there's Hifumi. What did Hifumi do? She's just a sweet, cute, lovable girl, right? Even Nagi adores her. But that's also what landed her right in Nagi's crosshairs. Hifumi was caught sneaking out of the district and visiting suspicious places such as the prohibited underground black market. Oh my gosh, just because she went to the black market for a plush toy. That landed her in this mess. There's even intel that connects her to a masked criminal group. Can you believe that? She seemed like such an innocent girl. Oh my god. Abidos, you should apologize to me for me. Oh gosh, it's not even a real criminal group. Okay. How like Nagi to keep her friends close and her enemies closer. Very predictable. Why are there plushies on the black market? Probably because it's a limited edition and she really wanted that. Maybe. There you have it. The whole story of how Nagi's paranoia led to a full-blown conspiracy that a traitor is out to ruin Trinity. Nagi's absolutely certain that there must be a traitor in their midst. I know that explanation was a little long-winded, but that is the whole truth. But you said that the traitor is really... I did. Think of it this way. How would you define what it means to be a traitor? Nagi is under the assumption that someone is trying to deceive her. And thereby Trinity's tea party. She suspects there to be a spy. In that sense, Asa, the one whose background is a complete fabrication, is the closest to fitting that description. Unlike the other, she truly is a transfer from one of the Trinity's enemies, Arius. She's now at the eye of a complex political storm and has no idea that it's all my fault. That's why I'm fighting to prevent her expulsion. Or at least that's what I'm attempting to do by pleading my case to you. I want you to prevent her from being expelled. That's something a sensei can do, right? I will try my hardest. In other words, you could argue that I'm the real traitor. I'm the one who's opposing Nagi's Eden treaty. But since I'm the host, I don't have any real power and have no means to prevent it. Then again, maybe that's not the truth either. You could just as easily argue that if anyone is betraying Trinity... What? What is it? It would be Nagi. Oh. She's attempting to transform Trinity and all the values, harmony and unity it's enjoying into something else. She wants to awaken a Leviathan. That's my take on things. Whether you believe or agree with anything I've said is completely up to you. Everything is in your hands now. Whether you'll protect Asa or weed out the traitor. Whether you'll believe Nagi or myself. Is that everything you wanted to say? Pretty much. I'm responsible for Asa enrolling at our academy, but this is as much as I can do to help her. Don't tell me you're worried about me, Sensei. How very sweet of you. I may fall for you after all. I don't need you to fall for me. You're too young and I am not into you. But I like you. You're adorable. I would adopt you. That's for sure. You don't need to worry about me. I'm much stronger than I appear. Well then, I should be going. I really enjoyed talking with you today. People might start spreading salacious rumors if we spend too much time alone together. Not that I would mind. I would mind. Now, shoo shoo, go along. Until we meet again, Sensei. Bye, Mika. I'll see you later. In a proper area, I guess. I went back to the classroom everyone was studying in after saying goodbye to Mika. Ooh, sisterhood.
Oh, there you are, Sensei.
Let me drink some water. Yes, more bonding time. Sorry I'm late. Something came up.
Don't worry about it. More importantly, take a look. Their latest mock exam scores.
Check the test results. Second makeup work club mock exam results. Hanako 8 points fail. Asa 58 points fail. Koharu 49 points fail. Hifumi 64 points pass. Oh, Asa was actually doing really well.
Oh, it was very close. Yeah, you're doing a lot better. Almost there, Azusa. Hey, she's not the only one who improved. My score went up a lot too. I know, you scored a 15 on your last exam, but now you're up to 49. That's the biggest jump out of all of us. Of course I did. I told you I've been holding back all this time. Yeah, keep it up. Hanako? What's wrong, Hifumi? Why so sheepish? I scored a 2 on our first real exam, then I scored a 4 on our first mock exam. Now I've scored an 8.
I feel like she's just messing with them at this point.
That means I'm steadily doubling my scores each time. At this rate, I just need to take 3 more tests and I should be passing too, right? Well, I suppose so, technically.
You're all doing great.
That's right. We'll all be above passing sooner than I thought if we keep this up. I will not stop until I complete my mission and win those cute things, no matter the cost. You remember the real goal is to avoid failing, right? The rewards were just incentives.
That's now my secondary objective that I don't mind completing along the way.
Secondary? I mean, I respect it as a fellow Momo Friends fan, but still.
Yes? Who is it?
Seems we have a visitor. Yeah, but who would come all the way here to visit us? Excuse me? Oh, that voice sounds like...
An intruder. Good thing I've taken measures.
What are you talking about, as it...
Rip. I set explosive traps to stop intruders.
Azusa. How many did you set? I hope there are more.
Rip. There's nowhere to run. Naturally, I laid traps along an intruder's likely escape route.
Azusa! Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? May peace covered by you today. I'm much more worried about your comfort right now. Wait, I know that uniform. Are you from the Sisterhood? I thought that sounded like you, Mari. Hanako. Here, it's water. Thank you.
Oh wait, I should drink real water. That would be the most accurate.
That really caught me off guard. What was that just now? Azusa. I'm sorry. I thought it was an enemy ambush. Me? An enemy? So what brings these...
I can't read.
So what brings someone from the Sisterhood here?
I already coughed for real at this point.
Right, about that. I was told this was where I could find the makeup work club, but I didn't expect to run into Hanako here. It just so happens my grades are terrible. Oh, so they are. You know her? You could say we're acquainted. If you're not here for me, then what are you here for? Right, of course. I've been looking for Shirasu Azusa. Me? Yes, there's a student you rescued recently that wanted to reach out to express her gratitude. Rescued? Gratitude? Yes, Azusa helped a student that was being constantly bullied by her classmates. Apparently, she was called to the back of a secluded building and harassed on the day in question. Someone was harassing the poor girl? What? These things happen, sadly. You may not hear about it often, but that's because perpetrators intimidate and coerce their victims into silence. Thank goodness the student came to us asking for advice. She told us you rescued her one day when you just happened to be passing by. She did? I suppose that did happen. I don't enjoy watching gangs prey on the weak. As I understand it, one of the attackers you suppressed retaliated by reporting you to the Justice Task Force, which escalated to you and the task force engaging in a firefight. At which point, you occupied a tear gas warehouse and held the Justice Task Force off for 3 whole hours. That's how all that started? I never retreat from a fight. I could have defeated at least 3 more of your comrades had I not run out of ammunition. You have to be kidding me. That student came to us wanting to thank you, but after you couldn't be found at the academy, I ended up having to come here. So that's it. Her gratitude is undeserved. I ended up being captured in the end. I don't think that's what's important. But you shouldn't allow yourself to be bullied. Even if everything is meaningless, that is no reason to give up. Wise words. I'll pass your message along to her. People say that you're nothing but a violent ice queen, but that couldn't be further from the truth after all. Huh? That's so sweet. But I wouldn't say those rumors are completely unfounded. Azusa is rather rough around the edges. Hanako. Mari, I'm glad to see you're doing well. I am, however. I'll show you the way out. Come on. This way. Oh, okay. I'll be going now. I'm sorry for interrupting, Sensei. Take care. The day's studies came to an end soon after that. Listen up, everyone. Tonight is laundry night. Put your uniforms, underwear, socks, and anything else you need to have washed into the basket. Sure. Thank you for offering. You want our underwear too? I can wash it myself, thank you very much. But doing all of our laundry at once saves water and detergent. Hanako is being efficient. Fall in line, now. Fine, here you go. Why, thank you. What about you, Sensei? Anything you need washed? Thanks, but I'm good. Aw, okay. I'm off to the laundry room then. Everything here should be dry by tomorrow morning. We should be heading to bed. Good night, everyone. Night. Sensei, can I talk to you later? It's about Hanako. Yes. I think I trust Azusa the most at this point. Are you there, Sensei? This must be Hifumi. Open the door. Hi, Sensei. It's me. Why are you wearing a swimsuit? That was a lot easier than I was expecting. You really wanted me to come in, didn't you?
What are you doing? No. Why are you in your swimsuit?
Why do you sound so uncomfortable? These are just my pajamas.
Those are not proper pajamas! Since when does a swimsuit pass for pajamas?
You worry too much. Anyways, I have an important reason for coming here. I wanted to talk to you. It's about Azusa.
I mean, are you that surprised? I mean, still, I mean, okay, fine. Wearing swimsuit outdoors, okay, I can get that, okay? If that's what she wants to do, then that's totally fine. But sleeping in a swimsuit is like one of the most uncomfortable things ever. I don't understand. Anyways. Azusa?
Are you there, Sensei? It's me. Sorry, it took so long. I know I'm here later than last night. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I had no idea the two of you were... I mean, how long has this been going on? No, what are you thinking? Get your mind out of the gutter.
Hifumi, did you just say you were in Sensei's room last night too? How long has this been going on?
I'm sorry. I never would have imposed that, I know.
We'll come back later, Sensei. Wait, no. I mean, I won't bring the mood down again until next time we should talk to him. It would be tomorrow, and I... Where do you think you're going? I want to know what's been going on between you two. All the juicy details, or better yet, a reenactment would do just fine too.
Make it stop, please. Make it stop. We eventually managed to clear up the misunderstanding after several more minutes. Hifumi yelled at Hanako to go change out of her swimsuit as well. Just what on earth? Hifumi, do you think that lowly of me? That I would go after a student?
Now I get it. You've been coming here to talk to Sensei about our lesson plans. And you just needed some advice? But why do you keep calling your swimsuit your pajamas? You're talking to a girl who wore a swimsuit to chapel once? I don't understand why everyone is so uptight about these things.
You say you wanted to talk to me about Azusa?
Yes, that's right. It's okay, Hifumi. You can listen in too. The thing is, she's gone out the last 2 nights and hasn't returned until almost sunrise. Azusa.
Sorry, something went into my eye. That was painful. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was an eyelash.
I was under the impression she was simply having trouble sleeping outside of her usual bed at first, but I don't think that's it. In fact, I've never actually seen her sleep at all. Come to think of it, neither have I. Azusa is usually the last one asleep, but the first one out of bed. I'm not sure what she's up to, but I'm starting to get concerned that we'll have to step in and force her to get some rest for her own good. I can't help but feel that she's anxious about something. It's not my place to pry into her private life, but I think we owe it to her to help. Every girl needs a good night's sleep.
Actually, every person needs a good night's sleep.
I'm afraid she's going to end up collapsing sooner or later. And the same goes for the two of you. Stop staying up so late and take better care of yourselves. Our club work is important, but it shouldn't take priority over your health. The worst that could happen is the club fails. What's the point of our minds passing if our bodies ultimately fail anyway?
Wow, Hanako! You're actually spitting out some good facts here. True.
It's not that simple. Hifumi? Failing isn't the worst thing that could happen. If we fail the last 2 exams, we'll be expelled! We'll be forced to leave Trinity! Expelled? What are you talking about? They can't expel you that easily. It's a long, complicated process that needs more valid reasoning than simply your grades.
She's telling the truth.
Sensei?
Tell her the truth about the makeup work club.
It must be true if that's the case. We're going to be expelled if we don't all pass by the third exam. This arrangement and the collective punishment wouldn't be possible normally. But given Shada's extrajudicial authority is involved, it all makes sense. Does it? I don't think it makes sense at all. And that goes for you too. Didn't your cute grades used to be at the top of the class? You were earning perfect scores in advanced third-year level classes despite only being a first year. I found out while looking at last year's tests while I was putting together our mock exams. Sorry for invading your privacy. But why? Why did you choose to begin failing this year? If it keeps up, then the rest of us will be... You'll have to forgive me. I never would have imagined that if even one makeup work club member failed, that we would all be... It's unthinkable. No, I shouldn't have been so naive. I owe you each an apology for all the trouble I've caused. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'm sorry, Hifumi. Hanako, it's fine. I already forgive you. It's as you suspected. I've been intentionally scoring low on my exams. But why? What would compel you to do something like that? I'm afraid I can't tell you. I have my reasons, but I don't want you all to suffer because of my choices. So you don't have to worry. It ends tonight. I'll pass my exams and keep the rest of the makeup work club safe.
Thank you, Hanako.
You don't have to thank me, Sensei. If anything, I should be the one making it up to you. What if I did a little striptease? Would that suffice?
No, I don't need that.
No, you've already done plenty. You're taking the exams seriously from now on is more than enough. Oh? I have a question. Are you two the only ones that know about all this? I think so. Sensei was the only person I had talked to about it until now. If that's the case, then expulsion isn't what's making Azusa anxious. That mystery is still unsolved. Actually, I feel as though the makeup work club's entire founding is even more confusing after what you've told me. I doubt Mika could arrange this. It must have been Nagisa's doing. But why now? Why would she busy herself with something like this just days ahead of the Eden Treaty signing?
I will hydrate, thank you. Posture has been checked.
Or is that the exact reason she's doing it? Now I understand. The Makeup Work Club's purpose is to hurt any potential threats to the Eden Treaty.
Dang, she's so fast, as expected.
What? It's a very Nagisa-like thing to do. She can be a real conniving witch when she wants to be. Did you just call her a witch? Nagisa is trying to wash out every problematic element at once. We're yesterday's dirty laundry, basically.
I think she'd equate it more to a trash bin.
Her plans include you too, don't they, Sensei? You probably accepted this job with good intention of saving failing students. But in reality, you were a pawn for the sake of using Shada's extrajudicial authority. And yet that hasn't stopped you from doing everything you can for us. You truly are a wonderful person, Sensei. And you're more like a detective, Hanako. I'm amazed. Nagisa told me that she's searching for Trinity's traitor. That's just like Nagisa, so melodramatic. I'm sure anyone who disagrees with her plans is a traitor in her mind. I can understand why Azusa would be a suspect given her background. I could be off base, but it wouldn't surprise me if Koharu was essentially a hostage from the Justice Task Force.
Dang, she is smart.
But what about you, Hifumi? I thought you were close with Nagisa. Me? Am I really a suspect too? I guess I'd have to be if she placed me here. What did I ever do to fall under suspicion?
Faust, Look away, Sensei, look away.
We'll have to talk more about Asa later. I'll see if I can't find out more about what's been going on.
Oh, I think they mean can, right?
That'd be great. Please keep us in the loop if you learn anything. Sure thing. So, does this mean I'm officially a part of your secret midnight trice? The three of us all alone late at night sharing a heart-pounding menage a Troy.
That's not what is happening. It is pretty late. Let's call it for tonight.
You're right. We should be getting to bed. Good night.
That looks kind of scary.
Bathroom. Is that light coming from Sensei's room? What are they still doing up at this hour? I'll talk to you tomorrow, Sensei. Huh?
What were you doing in Sensei's room?
Bye, Sensei. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's menage a Troy.
No, don't feed into the misunderstanding.
Oh?
A threesome, lewd, filthy execution. I swear it wasn't that good. I feel so wronged. It was the end of yet another day at boot camp.
It's really coming down. It certainly is. Good morning. Good morning, Koharu. Morning. It looks like Asa's the last one to get up today. What happened? She's usually the first one awake. I think she's been pushing herself too hard these last few days. We should let her sleep in a while longer. No, the cute creature is so round and fluffy. I mustn't. Someone sounds like they're having a good dream.
There's nothing like sleeping in on a rainy day. I don't know why, but rainy days always make me really tired.
The sound of thunder might make it hard, though. Uh-oh. What's wrong? The laundry I hung out to dry last night. I completely forgot about it. This is bad. Uh-huh.
1 hour later.
Now then, let's begin the first Makeup Work Club Swimsuit Symposium. I don't know about this. Why did it have to come to this?
We are in uncharted waters.
And perfectly dressed for the occasion, I might add.
40 minutes earlier.
That's all of it. They're completely soaked, and not to mention muddied. Our only choice is to put all of them to the wash again. Even our gym clothes are wet now. They're sticking to me like they're covered in glue.
That's because you tripped and got all of us soaked.
No, this is my fault. I'm the one who offered to do the laundry and then forgot about it.
You don't have to blame yourself. We can always redo the laundry and wear something different in the meantime.
That's right. First, let's change it to something dry and warm. We're going to catch colds if we keep wearing these. And for good measure, let's all take a hot shower together and dry each other's hair afterward.
Technically, couldn't they just use a hairdryer to dry their gym clothes?
Is something wrong? I'm out of clean clothes to wear. Huh?
So am I. My uniform and gym clothes are soaked and I don't have a spare change of clothes.
You too? Wait. Neither do I. Isn't this a fun turn of events? I guess we'll just have to study in our bras and panties today, ladies.
No!
In your dreams, you perv. We're not gonna do something like that.
She has a point. We all have plenty of fresh underwear, and we can wear socks to help us keep warm.
Don't go along with her madness. We can't just wear underwear to class. Why not? You have no imagination.
Not another word!
We'll just have to do the laundry as quickly as we can and dry some of it with the hairdryer or something. In the meantime, we'll just have to make do with wearing towels. And since they can wait for us down the hall, you put off studying for at least a few hours. Why are you so eager to hit the books all of a sudden? I suppose, but we're still going to be stuck in our underwear for a few hours. I'd have preferred to begin studying as soon as possible, but I suppose we can't enter the classroom just yet. All we can do is take these off for now. Why are you all so disappointed about not getting to study in your underwear? Do you want to be executed for indecent exposure?
I decided to stay in my room until the laundry was done. And that's bad.
What happened? I think the power went out. Seems like it. Must be because of the thunderstorm. What was that sound?
We have a problem. That was the washing machine stopping and it's locked. What do we do? Literally, bad timing. So that's how we came to the last resort.
Sure did. Our only choice to hold a swimsuit symposium. There must be another way. I guess you're right. We could always have an underwear symposium instead. I wouldn't mind that at all.
I would mind. You better not.
It'll be difficult to hold classes under these conditions, not to mention all the building facilities have shut down due to lightning.
Our defenses are wide open.
Well, this kind of thing happens to old buildings in thunderstorms. Who cares about that? Why are you all going along with this ridiculous symposium anyways? I thought we agreed that we can't have class if we don't have any clothes to wear. Shouldn't we just go back to the dorm and rest until the blackout passes? But what kind of camp would this be if we passed on the opportunity to make memories? This is our chance to share the most intimate parts of ourselves. A sudden blackout, driving rain. The mood is perfect.
Perfect for what?
We may as well indulge while we have the chance. You only live once.
No, I object.
I'm not denying that making memories is part of any good camp.
I see, so that's the purpose of a swimsuit symposium.
No, it isn't. There's nothing educational about wearing swimsuits to class. Now, there's no need to raise your voice, Quadu. Let's just go with the flow and have some fun while we can. Calling a symposium was just to keep up appearances. We could talk about anything we want. Nothing is off limits. I've always wanted to do something like this. I've never been happier to have joined the Makeup Work Club.
You look like you're having the time of your life. I can sympathize. I too am happy to have joined the club.
Oh.
Let's see, is the difference between lewd and wholesome.
You are?
Of course I am. I enjoy getting to study, eat, and even clean and do laundry with all of you. Not a single activity hasn't been enjoyable. Bye, Watcher.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I've always thought swimsuits were merely meant for swimming, but now I'm learning all sorts of other useful applications for them.
That sounds more like a corruption than enjoyment.
but they're comfortable to move around in and breathable. I can understand why Hanako is so fond of hers.
You've finally seen the light. See, I told you, Koharu. Public indecency is still a crime punishable by death.
That's all you need to know.
I enjoy studying with you too, Koharu. Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Don't just blurt out embarrassing things like that. Oh, that's even sweeter. But, well, of course you should relish the opportunity to study with an elite like myself. I could never get a good read on you when we first met, but it's a relief to hear you've been enjoying yourself.
Huh?
Of course, and I'm especially grateful for how you've always taken care of me, Hifumi. Thank you.
Oh, so mabushi, so bright. My eyes, they're being blinded by her wholesomeness and adorableness.
Asusa, come give me a hug.
Hifumi, I can't breathe. The Makeup Work Club continued to pass the time by making small talk.
I heard a rare gold maguro is on display at the Trinity Aquarium right now. I saw it on a pamphlet. That's the one they're calling the fantasy fish, right? Yeah, apparently it was discovered at the nearby beach. I wanted to go see it for myself, but the admission fee is so high.
The beach. Now that you mention it, I've never been there before.
You've never been to the beach, Asusa? I also heard that you can hear strange noises coming from that long-abandoned theme park. That can't be true. That's just an urban legend. I've only heard rumors myself, so I can't say for sure, but isn't that how all scary stories go? Yeah, and they're all made up. I don't find walking about campus or the district in a swimsuit to be strange at all. Of course it is. Do you not have a lick of common sense? That reminds me. I heard from a sister once that somewhere in a lawless area of Kyoto is a gang that wears nothing but bikinis and masks. But why would they only wear that? And you just said they're a gang, so that makes them criminals. Of course criminals have no problem committing public indecency. It goes to show how common wearing nothing but a swimsuit is. Why don't you join me next time? No, I don't care what you have in mind. Count me out. You need to start getting a better night's sleep, Asusa.
I know, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you all by oversleeping this morning. That never happens in a place where I'm uncomfortable. Maybe I overslept because I no longer find that to be the case.
That doesn't change the fact that you need to get more rest. You need to go on fewer of those late-night patrol of yours. You've been going on patrols?
Yes, I've been keeping watch every night. Hanako has been really worried about you. She has? I didn't realize. I'm sorry. To be honest, I use my patrols as an opportunity to do things like set traps and fortify our defenses.
Traps? Defenses? Why would you go to such lengths?
Don't worry, I only set them along the routes intruders would likely take. They shouldn't pose a threat to us as long as we go about our studies.
Then how do you explain what happened to Mari yesterday? You should let us know about these things ahead of time. People will suspect you of wrongdoing if you go around doing things like that on your own.
I suppose you have a point. I'll be more careful from now on. The last thing I want is to cause any harm to the club or sensei.
Oh, you're a really kind girl, Asusa. You're so wholesome.
Huh? Don't treat me like a child. Besides, that's not how I would describe myself. The truth is that everything is meaningless and vanity is the way of the world. There will come a day where I betray everything I've ever known. All of you, my faith, and my own heart.
Oh. Hmm? The power's back. It's about time. And the rain stopped too. Everything is clear outside. We should restart the laundry and get to drying everything again.
I suppose this marks the end of the first Makeup Work Club swimsuit symposium. I look forward to the second.
There's not gonna be a second. This was the first and last.
Was that a hint as to what might happen to her? On what she said? Everyone decided to take a break after finishing the laundry. And so another day passed.
No, not yet. We can't just let this day go to waste. What?
Who are you talking to? Who just starts shouting out of nowhere like that? You almost give me a heart attack.
Let's just look at today as an unplanned vacation day. We even got to bond together buck naked like real sisters.
That never happened. Stop revising history.
But wouldn't it feel like a waste to go to bed so soon? Don't you just want to seize the night and go out with a bang?
What do you have in mind?
Isn't it obvious? What kind of camp would this be if we didn't try to sneak out at night at least once?
You want to sneak out?
Obviously, let's leave the academy behind and go on a walk together. There are plenty of places in the Trinity shopping district that are open late. Let's go grab some food and do a little shopping. That would be a violation. I can't do that. You know the school rules better than I do, but I bet a bunch of students sneak out and go places they shouldn't. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Who knows? Maybe. Bokwada's right. We're in the middle of a mandatory boot camp. There could be dire consequences if we were caught sneaking out now. It's not like we'd go that far. It's still within the district. We'll be back before you know it. So what do you say, Kwadu? Doesn't it sound fun? I mean, sure it does, but... Come on, the one little walk isn't going to kill you. Isn't that right, Sensei?
I can't believe you're talking about this right in front of me, the sensei, of all people. I mean, go for it. Have fun. Get me some food too while you're at it. I'm in. Let's do this.
You're fine with this?
Why not? I mean, I'm gonna be rebellious in my own right since Nai's trying to use me.
I'm dressed and ready. Just give the order on when to move. You too, Asusa. When did you get changed? It's decided. Everyone hurry up and take it off. The Makeup Work Club is going late night streaking.
You say we're going on a walk. Keep your clothes on. And that's how we decided to go on a late night stroll. Midnight commotion. Let me grab another water bottle. I also need to blow my nose. I think I have my allergies again. Be right back. I am back. Thank you for waiting. I don't know why my allergies are going nuts today. But hopefully it'll go away. I do have my allergy meds next to me, so... Whew. Anyways, let's keep going.
Well, here we are. See, isn't this fun? There's nothing like the guilty pleasure of doing something you're not supposed to, mixed with the elation of doing it with others.
So this is what the district is like at this hour. It's much more vibrant than I expected.
That's right. A lot of stores stay open 24 hours a day.
That bakery is still open? And that cafe over there too.
A little further up to the road is a Momo Friends merch store that's fully automated. And across the street from that is a shop that only sells collectibles. Well, well, you sure know your way around the neighborhood. Why did I have to tag along? I'll be in for a world of hurt if Hasumi catches me out here. Really? She must be pretty strict with you newbies. I always thought she seemed like a kind girl. That's because she is. Hasumi is kind, intelligent, strong, and carries herself with dignity and grace. Her temper is just as peerless as her other aspects.
She doesn't get mad often, but when she does, right?
Yeah, there was that one time.
Oh, do we finally get to... Oh... The whole thing with the Gehenna and all that stuff?
Vice President Hasumi, please calm down.
How dare they! Pandemonium Society! Gehenna! Do they think they'll get away with this?
Goodness, what caused her to be so upset? She was returning from a meeting with Gehenna's leaders about the Eden Treaty when suddenly...
Listen carefully. This isn't over. From this point on, I'll be going on a diet.
Huh? Did you say diet?
Yes, a diet. I'm going to lose weight. From this moment on, if you catch me eating more than 2 meals a day or snacking, you have every right to slap the food out of my hand and give me a piece of your mind. Dieting can be hard if you're doing it by yourself, so that's why I'm allowing you all to keep me accountable. I need your help.
What exactly happened in that meeting with Gehenna?
That little... She went way over the line.
So, you must be the one they call Trinity's secret weapon, Kenzaki Tsurugi. Pardon? No, I'm... You're much more of a woman than I was expecting, almost offensively so. So that's how Trinity wants to play it, eh? Trying to break our morale at the start of our first meeting? How shallow! Huh? Iroha, go get Satsuki. I won't allow Trinity to look down upon us. Makoto, this isn't President Tsurugi. This is their Vice President Hasumi. I told you she'd be coming in the documentation I handed you. And if you're referring to her bust, then I don't know what good bringing Satsuki here will do.
What? They sent a stand-in? How insulting! Are they mocking us? We've been had. This meeting is nothing but a ploy. Did they only wish to demoralize us with their tall heights and large busts?
No, this is why I tried to inform you that we were expecting Hasumi. Are you even listening to me? You're not, are you?
How dare you underestimate me? Do you think you can intimidate me with your unflatteringly large chest? Please calm down and please stop mentioning your bust. You're embarrassing the Pandemonium Society. I refuse to surrender to this giantess Iroha. Prepare you know what. Giant?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I think it's safe to say that the meeting is a failure. I advise that we secure an escape route.
Huh? Ah!
I heard Hasumi hasn't been eating very well ever since that meeting went south. No wonder she holds a grudge against Gehenna.
Now I'm worried about her too.
Hasumi is a strong person though. She's still keeping the vow she made even after all she went through. I'm sure she'll be alright.
Look, there's another bakery here too.
My sweet tooth is starting to get a craving after that story. Should we pop in and see what they have? Oh, the special parfaits they have here are amazing. I didn't know they stayed open 24 hours a day.
Parfait? That sounds perfect. Let's go.
But why the rush? I hope nobody sees me here.
Wow, that looks like a nice cafe.
Welcome. Wow, we're really out in the middle of the night getting dessert. This is so exciting. Party of 5? What can I get for you? Do you still have that special parfait on the menu? I'm sorry, we do, but we just sold the final 3 we had tonight to our last customer. Oh, that's too bad.
Beat to the punch. I didn't expect such fierce competition at this hour. How naive of me.
Oh? Sensei?
Hasumi?
Hasumi? Those wouldn't happen to be parfaits you're carrying, are they?
Hasumi was in fact holding 3 special parfaits. I thought you were on a diet. You're definitely gonna yo-yo.
I didn't expect to run into the makeup work club and Sensei here. Oh. Fancy meeting you here, Hasumi. I'm even more surprised to see you eating 3 parfaits. Aren't you on a diet?
Yes, about that.
Let me guess, you had a craving you just couldn't curb, so you came all the way here for some of your favorite desserts. No, I mean, you gave it to your delectable desires, and before you knew it, it was too late. There was no turning back.
I can't say I blame you.
Sensei, I don't believe the makeup work club is permitted to leave the school grounds during boot camp. So if you keep my secret, then I'll keep yours. Hasumi. How are your studies going, Kwaru?
Her scores keep going up.
That's right, Kwaru will be passing in no time at this rate. You don't say? That's good to hear. I told you could do it. Don't you remember?
Please keep studying hard, Kwaru. Don't lose sight of your goal.
But I don't think I could do it. How am I supposed to cram all of this in and get my grades up? I'm not cut out for this.
There's no other choice. It must be done. Forgive me for raising my voice, but the only way you'll be able to stay with us is by passing your exams. If not for me, then do it for Sensei and all the efforts that's been made to help us, okay?
Alright, I'll try. I wouldn't want to let you down, Hasumi. And I'm always rooting for you. I look forward to you returning to the Justice Task Force soon and joining us on our missions. It's a promise.
So pure. Encrypted communication at this hour?
Yes, Ichika, what's going on?
We have a problem, Hasumi. What's your location? A problem? Please explain. Students presumed to be from Gehenna are trespassing near the academy. They've opened fire and are attacking Trinity facilities. It's the Gehenna Perfect team, so they finally played their hand. Those Pandemonium Society scum! Well, the thing is, they must be trying to interfere with the Eden Treaty. What's the size of their forces? How many squadrons and what facilities have they targeted? Calm down. First of all, it's not the Perfect team, and there are 0 squadrons. There's only 4 of them. 4? And it's not the Perfect team? Yes, the attacked facility has been confirmed as the nearby aquarium. Why would they attack there? They've stolen the gold maguro of rare fish that was on display and are now on the run. The gold maguro? It's said to be a very expensive fish, so they may aim to sell it. We just confirmed this organization's identity. The Gourmet Research Society, a terrorist group from Gehenna. Gourmet Research. Their leader is Kurodate Haruna, someone considered very dangerous by Gehenna. Please hurry and give us your orders, Vice President.
Hey, why the heck did we decide to hit a place like this? We're in the middle of Trinity's district. What other choice do we have? This is the only place to secure the gold maguro after all. How could they keep a legendary tuna fish under lock and key only to be admired through a fish tank? Have they no respect for the gourmet? Fine food is something more noble and ubiquitous. The gold maguro wouldn't want to be on display just to make the rich richer. We're merely doing what must be done. Isn't that right, Fuka? See, the school lunch club president agrees so vehemently that she's been moved to tears. I think that has more to do with the gag in her mouth. Tuna keeps flapping around. It's hitting me with its fins. Don't you dare drop that fish, Izumi. It's priceless. Can't we just eat it already? It's hard enough to hold on to it. But now we have these girls in black sailor uniforms chasing us. That's the Trinity Justice Task Force. They're just as scary as the perfect team. How are we gonna get out of here, Haruna? Whether we escape or not isn't important. The only thing that matters is who has the last bite. That is our club's motto. Eat or die. It's a dignified path that all gourmands must accept. I'm very tempted to join that club myself. And that's all that matters. We're a lot closer to dying than eating, so get a move on. Let us break through the siege and make our retreat. Then we'll have our dearest Fuka here prepare her famous sashimi for us. The Gourmet Research Society? What's your location, Vice President? Please issue orders before President Tsurugi takes matters into her own hands. Please do what you can to contain her for now. I'm in the middle of a personal matter at the moment. I'm not sure that would be possible. You're the only one she listens to when she gets like this. President Tsurugi, don't go yet. That's not a door, it's a wall. She's gone. Let's mobilize. Poor Asumi. They're close by, within a kilometer, judging by the sound of the explosion. You're not thinking what I think you are you? What a coincidence. I had the same thought. I know this is sudden, but your help would be appreciated. Can you do it? This is a delicate situation with the Eden Treaty fast approaching. The last thing we need is an inter-district incident between the Justice Task Force and Gehenna Academy. I'm formally requesting the Makeup Work Club's assistance via Shade. Can you do it, Sensei? Of course. Prepare to mobilize, Makeup Work Club. Understood. That won't be a problem. Are we really doing this? If that's what you want, Sensei. I'm going to fight alongside Hasumi. Of course. I knew this day would come, even if it is sooner than expected. Okay, I'll do my best. This is the first time we'll be fighting as a club under Sensei's command. Please use us as you see fit. That's even sweeter. Let's go, everyone. It's hard to remember what everyone is. Oh no. Actually yes. I want to see how all of their skills look. Aw, they get to do all of them, but that's fine. No, the tuna! I was craving sashimi, but now tempura's on the menu. So what should we do now? Looks like we're surrounded. Scatter, it's every girl for herself. Good thinking, they can't catch all of us. Survival of the fittest it is. It comes down to luck now, but I don't mind spicing things up. So long. Wait, don't just leave me here. I swear I'll get all three of you back for this. If it's the last thing I do.
Those pests. Split up and chases each of them. Yes. This is our district. There's nowhere to run.
I think I lost them. Say, Junko.
Akari, why are you here? What happened to you?
Let's just say I messed up.
Akari! What is that? A monster?
I don't want to die!
Rip to them.
Hello, Junko. Good to see you, Akari. I don't know, you were caught too? I'm afraid I didn't even make it 10 meters. It seems as though Izumi was the only one who managed to get away somehow. At least our sacrifice wasn't in vain. Since when was I sacrificing myself for that ditz? The Justice Task Force certainly lives up to their reputation. We were foolish to underestimate them.
You're telling me one of them crushed Akari like a soda can. I thought we were gonna die. I told you we should have come all the way here just for some stupid tuna.
See here, Junko. If you saw water gushing out of a tap into an overflowing sink and there was no one around, what would you do?
Enough with the stupid sink metaphor already. What do you think they're gonna do with us?
Probably hand us over to the perfect team.
Akari, don't just rise from the dead like that.
Oh, please. I was just taking a little nap. It'll take more than that to kill me.
Anyway, is being handed over to the perfect team any better? May as well be delivering us to our executioners.
That it may be. I'd like to avoid our fate being in Hina's hands, if at all possible. That's what we get for going too far this time. Oh well.
Why did I get dragged here too? I just want to go home. Meanwhile, Izumi was... Where am I? Where am I supposed to go?
Good work, everyone. We were about to get the situation under control thanks to your help.
Or were we able to?
Thanks. I thought we were caught up in the heat of the moment.
It was a good learning experience to see how the Justice Task Force strategizes from up close.
I hope I was helpful. So what's going to happen to those students?
Normally we would decide what to do with them, but given the circumstances we're in, we'll have no choice but to defer to Gehenna's perfect team. I thought that might be the case. Actually, I have a favor to ask you regarding that matter. Oh, of me? What is it?
I like to avoid conflict as much as possible ahead of the Eden Treaty.
With that said, would you mind being the one to hand the detainees over when the prefect team arrives? It would lessen the political burden for both sides if Shadow was the one who officially had them in custody. I could do that.
Thank you, Sensei. I'll step back then.
I came to the designated spot to hand the Gourmet Research Society over to the prefect team.
I'm here. Where are the bodies?
Bodies?
Pardon me, I meant to say wounded. I confuse the two sometimes. According to this, I'm here for 3 freshly wounded and 1 hostage.
Is that a delivery manifest?
You don't seem to be from the Justice Task Force. Just who are you?
And you don't look like you're from the prefect team.
That's Ririna Sensei, the advisor Shade. Hina! We meet again, Sensei. What are you doing here? You're acquainted, Head Prefect? You could put it that way, yes. So that's it. The prisoners were turned over to Shade to reduce the political burden of the situation. We had the same thought. That's why officially the Medical Emergency Club will be the ones accepting the transfer of custody. I'm here to supervise. Sena, Himuro Sena, the Medical Emergency Club President. It's nice to meet you, Sensei. If you ever have bodies, wounded, that need transporting, please let me know. We charge a flat rate.
Sure.
The Medical Emergency Club is mostly removed from Gehenna's politics, hence why I asked them to do this job. I'm only interested in the deceased. I'll leave you to dirty your hands with politics. Again, they're only wounded. I doubt you've ever seen a dead body in person. My mistake, but the same goes for you, Head Prefect. Anyway, you have the Gourmet Research Society here. Let's transfer them to this ambulance. It's so good to see you again, Hina.
I don't know. We can talk about this later.
The Medical Emergency Club is here. I think I may have dislocated my elbow. Would you mind taking a look at it?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I'm saved.
You're the school lunch club president. I was wondering where you were.
Since you've been gone, Judy has been...
Well, I'll explain on the way.
Looks like they only managed to capture 3 of the 4 Gourmet Research Society members. I'll deal with that problem later. Thanks for all the hospitality, Sensei. I'll be sure to treat you to a delectable meal the next time you visit Gehenna. See you around.
Shut up and get in. Take care.
Transfer complete. Ready to depart.
Hold a moment. Sensei, what are you doing at Trinity? I'm basically the advisor for something called the Makeup Work Club.
So I've heard. Not much escapes us. I'm more concerned about the timing. Shada is meant to be a neutral organization. Why would you be spending so many days at Trinity at a time like this? Are you... Never mind. I can't imagine it.
I have something I want to ask you too.
What is it?
Ask Hina for her perspective. I need water. Give me a second. Ask Hina for her perspective on the Eden Treaty. I explained the situation in detail to Hina. You're in a very tight spot, Sensei. But what was that about a swimsuit symposium? Don't worry about it. Swimsuit symposium. I didn't say anything like that. Don't worry about it. Moving on. The situation regarding Trinity's traitor is rather complex. There's no way to know who is telling you the truth and who is filling you with lies. Truth is all a matter of perspective. There could be more than one truth. I'm not sure whether to call you cautious or optimistic. Are you sure it's okay for you to divulge this information to me? Of course, I trust you more than anyone. There's that bad habit of yours again. Nothing, I was muttering to myself. The Eden Treaty being a cover for a military alliance is an interesting perspective. But that's not how I see it. It truly is a peace treaty as far as I'm concerned. It is? Nagisa alone won't be able to control the ETO through the signing of the treaty. Makoto, the chair of the Pandemonium Society, will have the same authority as her. And the authority will be further divided among other members of the Tea Party and Pandemonium Society to ensure the ETO isn't abused by one person's will or lose sight of its original purpose. The latter is still theoretically possible if they all conspire together. Though if it were that easy for them to cooperate, there wouldn't have been a need for the treaty to begin with. They would have worked on simply integrating the two academies. I also find it hard to believe that Makoto can get along with anyone. Why is she in favor of the treaty? I don't think she's in favor of it at all. I was the one who pushed for Gehenna to agree to the Eden Treaty. You? But why? That's a good question. Perhaps because I saw it as my opportunity to retire. Gehenna will be much more orderly under the ETO. It wouldn't be necessary for me to continue on as I have. We're still waiting, Head Prefect. Have you said what you needed to do? Yes, I'll be right there. Best of luck, Sensei. You'll keep the Makeup Work Club safe, won't you? Yes, no matter what. Very well. Until we meet again. Honestly, out of all the higher up people, Hina's pretty much the only one I could trust at this point. And of course, Abidos. But they don't really have a particular leader at the moment.
What a day. It sure was. I never expected our innocent little shoal to become such an adventure.
It was enjoyable, however.
You're looking much happier, Koharu. Are you proud that you were able to fight next to Hasumi? Of course I am. It was my first time. It was like a dream come true. Oh, that's wonderful. Now you just have to pass your exams like Hasumi told you to. I know that. I'm gonna ace the next one for sure, just like an elite would. I'm sure you will. I better study harder so you don't leave me behind. It's getting pretty late. We should get to sleep soon or else studying will be hard tomorrow. Good night, everyone. You too, Sensei.
Night. You all did great today. This time the day did finally come to a close. You're late.
You're the one who's early.
I began studying before sunrise and then quizzed myself on what I had studied.
Wow, you're really motivated, huh?
Naturally. Today is yet another mock exam, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's true. So that's what you've been preparing for?
Yes. Our next official exam is only 2 days away, and I don't want to hold us back. I will pass today.
Jeez, you almost never get this fired up.
I repeatedly covered material expected to be on the test. I left no stone unturned.
But, well, you're not gonna do better than me. I'll show you the elite power of the Justice Task Force. That's the spirit. I'll show you what I got this time, too.
Looks like everyone's ready to go.
In that case, let's jump right into the next mock exam.
Second Makeup Work Club mock exam. Begin! Please pass, please pass, please pass. I believe in you guys. Please pass. You could do it.
This isn't so bad. I know this one. I just have to... They're all moving at a much faster pace than before.
I graded everyone's tests once the exam was over.
Whenever you're ready, Sensei.
Check the test results.
Come on, pass, 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 please, pass.
Third Makeup Work Club mock exam results. Hanako, 69 points pass. Asuka, 73 points pass. Koharu, 61 points pass. Hifumi, 75 points pass. I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh, we didn't? Everyone passed? This isn't a joke, right?
Success.
Well, well. Way to go, Asa. You didn't just get a D. You jumped all the way to earning a C.
Thank you.
You did good too, Koharu. It was just barely above the line, but you still got a passing score. I'm not dreaming, am I? That's really my score? See, I told you I've been holding back. This is what I can really do.
69. Oh, yeah. I was too excited that they passed that I just noticed. She purposely didn't get 100 for that particular thing, just so that she could get that. I bet.
Way to show us what it means to be a member of the Justice Task Force. You passed this time too, Hanako? I must have gotten lucky. What a nice score. I'm happy for you, but what's wrong? I still don't understand why you ended up here, but I'm glad you're taking things seriously. Hifumi, I'm going to keep pushing until you cover the scores you had before. I promise. I see. I'm sorry I've had you so concerned. Well, now it's time for the Promise Momo Friends merchandise giveaway.
At last.
Since everyone passed, you all have a chance to pick. Take whichever one you want.
Whichever one I want.
I'll pass, but thanks. Same.
Which one should I pick?
I can't. Picking only one is impossible. The black one with horns looks good, but so was the glasses wearing hippo. I told you, Peridot is a bird, not a hippo. I can't choose just one. What should I do? I'm sorry, Hifumi. Could I ask you to pick for me? Me? You say you really like Skullman and Professor Peridot. Then let's go with the scholarly Professor Peridot.
Fine, I'll go with this one.
Professor Peridot is known for being knowledgeable and studying hard. I picked this one because it suits how much you've learned and how hard you're hitting the books.
I see, like an intelligent professor.
Never mind that the backstory is that Peridot studies so hard that he went a little cuckoo. That part doesn't matter.
You seem to like him, Azusa.
Yes, I really do. Thank you, Hifumi. I'll cherish it forever. I appreciate it, but you don't have to thank me. You're the one who earned it.
Maybe so, but this is the first gift I've ever received from a friend. I shall think of you every time I gaze upon this hippo.
That's a little embarrassing, and I told you he's a bird, not a hippo. Who'd have guessed they have so much in common?
It's creepy. Morale was high as the group continued to study. The day passed calmly and quietly. It's the eye of the storm.
Tomorrow's the big day.
Second exam.
Is it that time already? The days are flying by. I know it's been a short week, but I'm sure all the hard work we've been putting in will pay off. Passing the last mock exam proved it. We're more than ready. So don't let up. Let's study as hard as we can today.
Naturally, I won't be satisfied until I score 100.
Me too. I guess I'll just have to do the same. I don't know about getting a perfect score, but I'm sure we can all do this. So let's hit the books. One more day to go.
Let's go!
I've been waiting for you. It's been a while, Sensei. How have you been? Is boot camp going smoothly? Anything troubling you?
What do you want now?
You know, I organized the boot camp to give you an opportunity to observe the students more closely. Was it fruitful? Have you learned anything? More specifically, do you have a leading suspect?
I told you I'd handle things my way.
I recall. I simply want to check in with you now that the second exam is upon us. That's why I asked you here. As I understand that you've had contact with Mika recently as well. What did she have to say? Won't you tell me?
I'd rather not tell you. I'm not going to waste my time being paranoid. All I want is for the Makeup Work Club to pass. Perhaps I should make clear why I chose each of those girls. Though I'm sure you've already been told some version of this, here's the truth. First, Kwado was selected to monitor Hasumi. Hasumi hates Gehenna more than anyone. She's a ticking bomb and no one knows what she might do. Hanako was an outstanding student that began tanking her grades for unknown reasons. Suspicious. Asusa is shady in her own right. She has a growing rap sheet full of armed conflict with other students. As for Hifumi, I was under the impression you thought highly of her. You're right, I did. Compassion like hers is rare. I've always been very fond of Hifumi, that much is true. But we have intelligence that links her with the terrifying criminal organization. That's what I fear most, being blinded by trusting someone too dearly. It's a fatal flaw. Even the most meticulously built towers can collapse from a single fault. How well do I truly know Hifumi? Is there another side to her I've never seen? I don't know the answer. But you do know her. There's just been a terrible misunderstanding. And you know that how? Are you willing to vouch for her? Can you prove Hifumi's innocence, that she's always been sincere? Your claims mean nothing without concrete proof. It's impossible to prove the sincerity of another's heart. I know full well how compassionate, polite, and kind Hifumi can be, but I'll never be able to prod around and know what's truly in her heart. In the end, we're all strangers. That's why they each must be expelled for the sake of the Eden Treaty. I finally get it. It makes perfect sense now. You're nothing but a cynical skeptic. Me? Cynical? You only see what you want to see and believe what you want to believe. Your conspiracies end here. The Makeup Work Club will pass. Very well. This simplifies things. The best of luck to you, Sensei. I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. Turn and leave. You piece of... Anyways, do not say anything. Paranoid doesn't begin to describe her. Yeah, she's just crazy, honestly. It's like... I think it was probably at a problematic level when it comes to her paranoia. I think we did exactly what we set out to do today. Now we're all ready for the second exam tomorrow. We've been at boot camp for a week now, and I know we have what it takes to pass with flying colors. Fine. That's right. Of course. Couldn't agree more. And once we do, we'll all officially graduate from the Makeup Work Club. Let's not let all of that studying go to waste. We're going to end our time together on a high note. I hadn't thought about it, but you're right. We'll have to go our separate ways once we all pass. But why are you getting so sentimental all of a sudden? We've had a lot of fun together. Are you sad to see it end, Asusa? No, all things come to an end eventually. For every beginning, there is a conclusion. You don't have to make it sound so definite. It is as though any of us are truly going anywhere even once the club dissolves. We'll still be Trinity students so we can spend time together whenever we want. Yeah, you can visit me at the Justice Task Force Club room anytime. Oh. It's not like we're living the end of a teen drama and we're never going to see each other again. And we can worry about hanging out again after we've passed our exams. Anyway, why don't we turn in early tonight so that we're rested for tomorrow? Where's the exam going to be held anyway? At the Academy's main building? Oh right, I haven't read the announcement yet. Let's see, I just need to check the Academy notice board on my phone and... Huh? What? Is something wrong? What's going on? Let me see. Notice of changes made to the second Makeup Work Club evaluation exam. The scope of the exam will be roughly triple that of the first exam. What? Why? Additionally, the minimum score needed to receive a passing grade has been raised from a 60 to 90. Even I've never scored that high before. What the heck is going on? It looks like this was posted late last night. Why would they make so many sudden changes the day before the exam? Only one person could have done this.
Most likely, Nagisa must have learned how well we did on our recent mock exam somehow.
This is her sending a message. She's going to find grounds to expel us no matter the cost.
Expel? What's this about being expelled? What are you talking about?
They deserve to know too.
Right, we could discuss that later, but there's still more to the notice they posted. It also says the test location and time have been moved. The new location is Gehenna District Zone 1577, abandoned building first floor. Gehenna District? Why are we taking the exam in Gehenna? That can't be right. Why would a Trinity Club be sent there? And I can only assume we'll be failed automatically if we don't comply. And we're going to be expelled if that happens? This is the first anyone's told me.
Explain the truth.
We'll be expelled if we fail 3 exams?
I won't let that happen.
I'm sorry we didn't tell you the truth sooner. I never thought things would become this dire. But I'll never be able to return to the Justice Task Force if I'm expelled. I'm so sorry, Kawaru.
Thank you for clarifying. I think we should get moving.
Where? Why now?
The exam time has been changed. It's taking place at 3 a.m. We'll have to leave now if we hope to make it in time.
It's at 3 in the morning? Really?
There's no time to be shocked or angry. We can save it for after the exam. Complaining about the obstacles they've placed in our way won't accomplish anything. I still intend to fight until I can't fight anymore.
Uh-oh.
She's right. We can't simply give up.
Think of it as another fun midnight stroll. I never ventured all the way to Gehenna just to take an exam. Have you two lost your minds? It's getting way too weird.
Let's depart immediately. Make sure to bring your weapons.
Are we going there to fight? I thought we were going to take the exam.
Gehenna's district is known to be much more dangerous than Trinity's, and the Perfect Team undoubtedly has its hands busy preparing for the treaty.
You have to be kidding. Why has it come to this?
Because that woman or that girl is unbearably annoying. Please give the order, Sensei. Gear up, everyone. Let's do this.
We'll officially be in the heart of Gehenna District just past here. Not exactly the friendliest neighborhood I've ever been in.
Looks like we got some fresh meat. I've never seen you around here before.
What's the rush? Why are you in such a hurry? This is a little on the nose. We're on our way to take an exam.
What are you talking about? What exam?
I know how it sounds.
Can't walk around our turf at night. Who do you think you are?
Wait, is that a Trinity uniform?
You mean that rich academy full of princesses? So should we kidnap him and hold him for ransom then? Now you're thinking?
I was afraid something like this would happen.
It's a waste of time. Think fast. This will be the last chapter for today, by the way. Come on. This is healing, okay. That's also healing. Oh, that's so cute. Come on. Heal, heal, heal. Hey, so strong. Oh. Finally, boss. Good hit. And done. Ugh.
Well, that was easy.
Let's keep moving.
But wait, don't leave me behind. So sorry about all this. We're just passing through.
Actually, let's finish this part and then I'll end the stream.
We finally made it. Where is everyone? I know it's the middle of the night, but it's like the city is completely deserted.
Gunfire, there's a battle nearby.
As curious as I am, we should stay focused. We need to reach the testing site. There's a checkpoint up ahead.
Halt! Entry beyond this point is prohibited.
There's a curfew in effect for the entire district. You should be going back to your dorms.
Wait, don't those uniforms belong to Trinity? What are Trinity students doing in the Gehenna district? Are you conspiring to launch an attack? Answer us!
No, of course not. We're just passing through.
Trinity girls don't just pass through Gehenna without good reasons.
If you must know, we're here to take an exam. We don't want any trouble.
Since when are Trinity exams held in the Gehenna district? You expect us to believe that?
I know it sounds far-fetched, but it's the truth.
Hold on, that girl's wearing a Justice Task Force uniform. We're under attack. The Justice Task Force is launching an invasion. Come in, HQ. The enemy has made their move.
Huh? What? It's not like that.
It's useless. Let's just wipe them out.
Won't that just make us look guilty?
Ugh! They got us.
Azusa, why?
That wasn't me.
The grenade came from behind us. Who could it be? Sorry, we're late, Sensei. Good eye, Akari. So what brings you here?
The Gourmet Research Society.
Aren't these the ones we fought just a couple of nights ago? You're right. They're the ones who attacked the aquarium. I have no idea what's going on anymore. So that's what you're up to. You just need to get to that testing site, right?
It's an emergency.
I could see that, but your timing is most unfortunate. In case you hadn't heard, there's a bit of a situation happening in the district right now. The Hot Springs Department caused an explosion in the middle of the city. It's a real clusterfudge. The private team has its hand full cleaning up after them, leaving us the perfect opportunity to slip out of our cell. And wouldn't you know it, the school lunch club president just happened to agree to let us borrow the catering truck. Wasn't that nice of her?
She probably wasn't.
It even still has that new catering truck smell. How kind of her to let us borrow it. What a wonderful friend. It sounds like someone's tied up in the back of that truck. Oh, that's just Fuka's way of having fun. She's a rascal, that one. No one's better at playing hostage than her. Where the heck are you two? We managed to get away. Let's meet up already. The perfect team is still chasing us. Sorry, Junko, but there's been a change of plan.
What? Why?
We're going to play escort for Sensei and those Trinity students. There's a debt to repay. We can talk about the details later. Let's get a move on, people.
All right, you drive.
Thanks, I think.
We're taking this catering truck.
Buckle up, everyone. Off we go.
Two hours later.
How did it come to this? Stop shaking so much, Ifumi. I can't get a shot. It's not me. That's the ground shaking below us. Something exploded again. That Trinity girl isn't half bad on a bike. Come on, try to keep up. I'm trying. Expect another explosion in 8 seconds, Akari. Okie dokie, no sweat. Just let me go already. Do you hear that? Even Fuka's cheering us on. Why don't we spice things up a little more?
Poor Fuka.
I like the way you think. Is that a forklift chasing us at a bulldozer? Why is the Gehenna Hot Springs department after us? The perfect team isn't far behind. This is Bravo Squad. Alpha Squad, please respond. Hazusa? Please use the code names. Anyway, the operation was unsuccessful. We're surrounded. Huh? What did you say? Just say? The Hot Springs department has the path forward blocked with a flamethrower, and that girl with twin tails from the perfect team is blocking the rear. Hanako and I will try to escape on our own. We'll see you at the rendezvous point. Good luck. Don't just hang up, Asa! We're only trying to take an exam, that's all. Why is this happening?
Poor Ifumi.
Please let it be over. Is this it? Did we come to the right place?
Thank goodness you're both all right.
Sensei, there you are. I'm glad you're okay too. Sorry we got separated. I feared the worst when the catering truck fell into the river.
Haruna gave a thumbs up as we sank into the water. I hope she's okay.
What about Asa and Hanako? Don't worry, we're here too.
It's 2:45 a.m. We made it with time to spare. I want to ask, but let's just move on. Well, what on earth did they go through?
So this is the testing site? Yeah, first floor of an abandoned building in Gehenna District Zone 1577. How are we supposed to take an exam in a place like this, and who's going to administer it?
I don't sense anyone here. They must have left something for us. Here, take a look at this.
What do we have here? An artillery shell? Inactive, I would hope.
It's the warhead of an L-118 towed artillery. Typically used for demonstration and propaganda. The detonator has been removed.
The L-118 belongs to the Tea Party, which means this was sent by Nagisa.
Yes, there must be something inside. I'll open it.
There's paper inside. Those must be our exams.
Still intact as well. There's also a small portable communicator here.
So, you've managed to arrive in one piece. Nagisa? That voice belongs to the girl you've been talking about?
This isn't over, Nagisa!
My. I can hear such resentment in your voices. Just kidding. This is a recording, so shouting at me will get you nowhere. You have until the deadline to complete your exams, and then you can return. Don't forget, I'll have my eye on you in the meantime. Best of luck, Makeup Work Club. Do be careful.
What was that last comment supposed to mean? We don't have much time. Let's begin.
You're right. The second evaluation exam officially starts now. Understood. Roger.
Good luck, everyone. Begin.
Is this the place? It's the right address. Should be somewhere around here.
I don't know who it was, but I'm glad someone tipped us off about there being an underground hot spring here.
Back up. Time to blow this place sky high. It's developing time.
The second evaluation exam results. Hanako. Oh, man. Exam papers! They're gone without a trace. Sensei, are you still with us? I think I'm fine. This was her insurance policy. She really will stop at nothing. The Makeup Work Club has failed the second exam. That is ridiculous. Makes me really mad. I mean, couldn't even if she didn't do that, it's not like they're gonna get 90 over 90 anyway. So like, what was the point in doing that? I really don't like her. I mean, I already don't like political people anyways, but this is just another, like, this is a low blow. Even for her. Wow. I mean, I gotta say though, I did enjoy the character development for Azusa so far and Hanako. And obviously with Koharu 2, we are actually learning the backgrounds for each of them. So I did enjoy that aspect so far in chapter 2. We'll probably finish chapter 2 in the next stream, next week, I believe. Unless I have a medical appointment. I can't really remember. I'll have to take a look again. But either way, I am looking forward to that. Did you guys enjoy me playing chapter 2 so far? I have a feeling that we're going to end up gathering people to take down Nagi. Or we do somehow pass the exam in some way or form. Whether it's stopping Nagi and then taking it, or taking it and then stopping her for ruining the score somehow. I don't know. One or the other, or both at the same time. Sounds like it'll be a tough journey for them. But yeah, I am quite happy with Volume 3 so far, especially with the way it's been going. The story has been at a very good pace. So, and there hasn't been really much small or slow moments, which honestly, I'm very happy about. So my kids, what'd you think of today's stream? We managed to complete a lot of chapter 2, I think. I'm not sure if we're halfway actually, so let me know down below if that is the case. But either way, let's etch this into our memory and keep it safe. And as always, formally inviting you to my next tea party, the so-called anime enthusiast Fox. Who's that? This was Ririna. So until the next one then, bye!